Policeman ex-cop arrested after alleged extortion attempt. A police constable and an ex-policeman are in custody for allegedly attempting to extort $2.2 million from a St. Thomas businessman. It is understood that the two men were arrested in connection with an incident which happened over the weekend in Golden Grove area in the parish. There were no further details immediately available. Men who were run over, dragged by a truck in Westmoreland College and identified. The police have identified two motorcyclists who died after colliding with a motor car and then getting run over by a truck on the Caveman Road in Westmoreland. The men have been identified as 28-year-old Calvin Palmer of Caseway District in Grange Hill and 30-year-old Adrian Tomlinson of Summon in Top Lincoln, also in Grange Hill in the parish. The incident happened about 12:20 p.m. on Thursday. Preliminary reports from the police are that the truck was traveling easterly from Savannah-Lamar in the direction of White House, while the motorcycle driven by Palmer was heading in the opposite direction. Upon reaching a section of the roadway, the driver of a Honda motor car was traveling in front of the motorcycle allegedly attempted to overtake the vehicle in front of it. However, upon seeing the truck approaching, it is reported that the driver of the Honda pulled back into the line of traffic, which caused the motorcycle traveling closely behind the collision in the rear section of the motor car. The motorcycle driver and the pillion fell from the bike and landed in the path of the truck. They were then run over and dragged by the truck, the report stated. Both men died on the scene. Butcher second murder victim within 24 hours in Linstead. The Linstead police are probing the second murder in less than 24 hours after a man was shot dead in the rural town Thursday morning. The deceased, identified as Uriah Bailey, a butcher of Victoria's district, was shot dead at a slaughterhouse where he worked on the 4th Street boat in Linstead, St. Catherine. Reports are that around 11:50 a.m., Bailey and two other men were at the slaughterhouse preparing to sell soup to Linstead town centre. During that time, a man entered the yard and opened gunfire at Bailey, hitting him in the head and upper body. As a result of this, the police were summoned. On arrival, police saw Bailey's body lying on its right side, clad in black and white t-shirt, black shorts, and a pair of black slippers, with what appeared to be gunshot wounds to the head and upper section. Residents told reporters that they believe both shooting incidents were related, pointing out that Thursday morning's murder was a reprisal from Wednesday night's killing. Efforts to get confirmation of the residents' claim the police have so far proven futile. 500 pounds of ganja found at river in Portland. The Narcotics Division seized 500 pounds of marijuana during a joint police-military operation on Wednesday in Burlington, St. Margaret's Bay, Portland. Reports are that between 2:30 p.m. and 5:30 p.m., lawmen found the drug on a river in the Margaret's Bay area. The substance was handed over to the narcotics police for safekeeping, the police report stated. No arrests were made in relation to the seizure. Investigations are ongoing, the report stated. Man accused of 2017 murder of taxi operator arrested. A man was arrested and charged for the 2017 murder of a taxi operator who was killed in Gem Crescent, Bull Bay, St. Andrew. The deceased is Edwin Virgo of Jackville District, Bull Bay, St. Andrew. Charged with his death is 47-year-old O'Neill Britton, a construction worker of Etham Spanish Town in St. Catherine and Windsor Lodge in Bull Bay, St. Andrew. It is reported that on Tuesday, October 17, 2017, about 7:30, Britton was a passenger in a taxi operated by Virgo. Upon reaching a section of the roadway, Britton reported the pull of a firearm and shot Virgo, killing him. An investigation was launched and the accused was arrested on Sunday, May 5th. He was charged following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His court date is being finalized. Over $50 million to be allocated to municipal corporations for Labor Day activities. Over $50 million will be allocated to municipal corporations to support Labor Day activities with primary focus on persons with disabilities. Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie made the disclosure at a council meeting in Portland. Mr. Mackenzie explained that it is important that people who are physically challenged have access to facilities.
The Ministry of Local Government is going to be providing over $50 million to the municipalities across the island to support Labor Day activities. And I am hoping that your building and planning committees will pay attention to building applications, especially those that the public must access, to see that the requisite provisions are in place to facilitate persons who are physically challenged. Whatever road work that the municipality is going to be undertaking, we must ensure that our sidewalks are constructed in a way that it provides access. And it is not just the intention of the ministry to use Labor Day as the only day. We'll be working on a program that will allow the municipalities to do a lot more work in ensuring that persons with physical challenges have easier access to the public thoroughfare.
Minister Hall advertises property for sale as she prepares to pay off dog bite debt. Minister Marian Hall caused great consternation among her fans when she advertised a long-disputed property of hers on Facebook profile on Thursday, right after a virtual court hearing. "I'm selling this 9-bedroom, 8-bathroom, and 1-room house in Ocho Rios. It's no longer renting, it's selling. For more information, leave your name and number at the Marian Hall Ministry at gmail.com," the former queen of the dancehall wrote in a post. Years ago, in 2012, the court had ordered that the same property be sold for no less than $60 million to recover $3 million in damage to senior citizen Dorothy Wilson, a domestic worker who had successfully sued the DJ. Wilson, who was about 59 years old at the time of the attack, had won damage of $3 million, approximately $19,100 US, which the Supreme Court had ordered Minister Hall to pay her. Wilson had reportedly been mauled by Minister Hall's dog in September 2009 at her Chancery Hall home. Today, the property in question has a selling price of $75 million. A distraught lady saw suggested that she was being railroaded by the system. Hall claimed that she had been overseas at the time of the 2019 K9 attack. The dogs had been released from their chains when the woman said she was finished and ready to leave. According to Hall, the woman returned to the yard to retrieve something when the attack happened. "I had a passport that showed I wasn't in Jamaica for 6 months. When I heard, I was ready to help," said upset Marian Hall, ranted online. She suggested that God will judge the situation in the end. Wilson, the domestic worker, said she had to be hospitalized for 5 weeks. Court documents suggested that Wilson was mauled by the dog, 3 of which were pit bulls who attacked, rip off a chunk of flesh from one of her legs and eat it. However, Minister Hall believed that it is she who had been wronged. "I hope you can live with your conscience. That day, when we stand before God and God says, 'Why did you lie on her? Why did you do such an evil thing to her? Why did you tarnish her name over a lie?' I hope you'll have the right answer," Minister Hall stated. Wilson had said in the court documents that she had worked with Hall for about 15 years. However, Hall's sister said she was one of them who had hired a senior citizen to do housework at the home. Justice Leighton Pusey awarded the senior citizen the sum of $1.5 million with interest during an investment of damages hearing in the Supreme Court in Kingston in October 2012. In 2013, Hall attempted to overturn the defunct judge in the Court of Appeal on the grounds that she had not been served with documents. There was an assessment of damages in October 2015, and Wilson was awarded a total of $3 million with interest. Hall was not present at the hearing, nor was she represented. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.